All right, guys, I think I'm going to keep it really chill today, and we're going to objectively rank the definitions of art. Currently, there is no good way to know what makes a good art definition or not. So I've gathered some definitions from across the web, really from just the first page on Google, because I doubt anyone's going like, oh, let's see what's on the second page of Google. You're probably just looking at what Google says it is. So we can start with that one. That's the most important one. The expression or application of human creative skill. I love how vague that is. Producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. But I do really like that it includes emotional power, because art should be able to make you feel disgusted or angry or hateful or scared or anything. I'm going to put it at A tier, although I could even see it being S tier if the other definitions are worse. So the next one is Merriam-Webster. That's not too good. I don't like that one a lot. First of all, it's focused on aesthetic objects, and that implies a physicality to it. Art can very much not have a physicality, for example, dance or music. The conscious use of skill. That's interesting to include the conscious use of skill, because I wonder if you like doodle in your sleep somehow, right? If you're a sleep doodler, does that count as art? I would say yes. I think it should count as art. So objectively, this definition, not too good. I'm going to give this, you know what? I'm going to give it dumb. I don't like that it's talking about even like skill. Like, I think you can have no skill and still make art. The next definition we're looking at is going to be dictionary.com. I feel like it doesn't tell us much. The quality, production, expression, or realm. The quality. According to aesthetic principles? No, it's not according to aesthetic principles, because there could be no principles. It could be ugly and still technically be art. Sometimes you see something that's called art and you think, no, that's ugly. That shouldn't be called art, but it is. I don't like that. More than ordinary significance? No. Art can have no significance, I think. It could be something you're like, no, I don't think that's a thing, right? Actually, I'm going to bring Merriam-Webster up because this one is so much dumber. Next one, scrolling down the first page of the results, is going to be Cambridge. I do like that it says express feelings and that has the or there, so it's more vague and more about general feelings, which could be negative. I do like that part. They sort of write themselves into a hole here, into using the etc. I mean, come on, that's just lazy. Down here, though, let's see. An activity through which people express particular ideas. That's good definition of art. B2. Express particular ideas. So it's just anything that expresses a particular idea. That could be something that happens whether you have skill or not. It could be a beautiful or not beautiful idea. It does say activity, but I think in this case, an activity can produce an object or not, right? So it can include things like music and dance, and it can include things like painting and writing, movies. Cambridge has one that I really don't like and one that I really like. And since I'm only rating one of these at a time, I think that evens it out to a B. If you only read the first one, that's pretty bad. But if you read B2, then I could see like, yeah, now you're understanding art a little bit. Okay, next one going down the list is going to be Wikipedia. I'm just going to use the very first sentence they have up here. So technical proficiency, beauty, emotional power, or conceptual ideas. I do like that. That's actually a pretty wide range there of what could be and couldn't be art. This is, I think, an S tier definition, like a diverse range, human activity. It is interesting that they specify human activity here. It involves creative or imaginative talent. It just involves it. It's not even fully encompassed by it. You know what? That's a wonderful definition. If you look up art on Wikipedia, you're going to get a really good definition. Finally, we have in the Encyclopedia Britannica. Once again, just way too specific there. Important. No, it doesn't have to be an important idea. Art can be unimportant. If I were to, for example, make a video listing all of the lemurs of Madagascar, not that I've done that, how important is that, really? Obviously, that's subjective, but here, it's just saying that expresses importance. That's not that good. I don't like that too much. It says something that's created with imagination and skill, not even or skill. This is way too strict of a definition. I think dictionaries was still worse, personally. So this one, probably down here, probably like a C tier. Hopefully this video was helpful in you understanding the understanding of art, and now you know where to look up the definitions of art, right? If that ever comes up, you're like, hey, I know what to do. Everybody calm down. I've seen a video about this. I know where to look up art to understand it. Thanks. Bye-bye.